Today's episode is for you, the woman who keeps negotiating with her dreams. You're the woman that you seem to have it all. You seem to have everything figured out, but you continue to downplay your desires and dreams. It could be at family gatherings or with friends. You are the girl that talks herself out of her own potential, even before anyone else can. The one who feels that something is burning inside of her, but you keep putting water on that fire. So let's talk about the hidden cost of negotiating with fear, because I dare say you have given fear a space at your dining table. You dine with it, you eat around fear, you have made friends with fear, and now it's part of your life. Here is what your dreams, delaying them, are costing you. The cost of negotiating your dreams. Today's episode, like I said in the intro, is for the woman who keeps negotiating with her dreams. So you're the woman who seems to have it all, but you downplay your inner dreams and desires. It could be at family gatherings. You could be the one who's always talking herself out of her own potential, even before anyone else can. And you feel something burning inside of you, but you keep pouring water on it just to keep the peace. So let's talk today about the hidden cost of negotiating with fear, because you have actually given fear a space at your table. You dine with it. You've made friends out of it. And now it has become part of your life. Here is what delaying your dreams is costing you. Number one, you delay decisions. You tell yourself that maybe next year, when the children are older, when this job becomes better, or this job is paying me. But here is the thing, delay is costing you. It is costing you so much. It is costing you opportunities, and time is going, because if you don't focus right now and start that dream, you lose something valuable, which is time. There's missed opportunities, there's money, income you could have earned out of your purpose, connections you could have made, my dear, around your dream. And hopefully one day I will do a video on why aligning to your purpose, to your highest calling, makes you more money, because you're simply in flow. And does it require work? Hell yes. But when work feels like play, you are on a whole different ball game. For example, for me, while this YouTube channel is work, it truly is a labor of love. I'm in alignment, and I want you to know that every delay has a cost, and you're paying for it by delaying important decision points that could help you build your dream. So the more time you wait, the harder it gets. And I don't want you to do that. Number two, you lose yourself. And perhaps this is the hardest message for me to deliver today. The more time you wait, you lose yourself. And I don't know what it's like for you, but it's different for all of us, because most of us are so miserable, even in initiatives that we started out of survival mode. And you tell yourself that this relationship is manageable. This job is manageable. This version of life I'm living is enough. It's okay. And so you will cry in the shower, and then you smile at breakfast. So you're the one that's always holding it down, keeping it together. But inside, every single day, a little part of you keeps disappearing. And losing yourself, I've come to realize, doesn't happen all at once. It is very slow. It's very subtle. It takes months and years. And then one day you wake up and you suddenly can't recognize your own reflection at the table, because you've outsourced your dreams, your desires to someone else's timeline. And the thing is, this idea of losing yourself is so difficult. It is so painful that I want you to know that living and starting to take action on your dream is so important so that you start becoming whole. So number 3, you outsource your dream to someone else's timeline. Here's the thing, so many of us are waiting for others to support or validate our dreams. And that's something so important to note. I will never forget a friend and mentor of mine who called me out on this about 2 years ago. I was sharing with her all these exciting plans I had for my coaching practice and my YouTube, my social media, and I had not even begun to build momentum. And then she said to me, Edith, more often than not, people share their plans and dreams with others because they want that validation. For people to simply look at them and say, congrats, that's an amazing idea. So the trick is to start building something. And then by the time you're telling people, they are coming to build upon it. And the idea is already there. And I went so quiet because she was so right. So you wait for your husband to validate your dream. You wait for your friends to validate your dream. You want people around you to tell you that's a good idea, or start that business, it's a good idea. And you never quite get anything done. And it's not for the lack of skills or know-how, because you're waiting for people's approval. But dreams don't come with pre-approval. They require faith and they require action. So every time you are doing this, you're outsourcing your life to other people. Because what if they tell you they don't like it? And remember, this is your assignment, not theirs. So remember, if you delay your dreams, you are actually outsourcing it to other people and you're going within their timelines, the society timelines. And if you haven't watched the video I did with Caroline Gekonyo, it's a 4-part series. It's really powerful on what happens when you begin to finally choose you. So number 4, you'll never know what's on the other side. The sad part about negotiating with your dreams is that you'll never know what's waiting for you on the other side. If you don't say yes, you'll never know the rooms that you are meant to stand in, the rooms you are meant to enter, the people you are supposed to inspire. In fact, your dream is so God-given that there's a group of people that are just waiting for you to wake up. When I work with women, we do a dreaming exercise of the possibilities, and you see them light up when they imagine what it's like to stand in their purpose, to be in rooms with people who share their visions, to be in rooms with people who understand where they want to go. And let me tell you, my dear, the most expensive cost of all is not just losing the woman, is not just losing the dream, but losing the woman you could have become. Can you imagine doing what you should be doing and standing in your power? That is such an expensive price to pay for. Please don't get there. And then the final one is the cost of regret. Please avoid the cost of regret. There's one thing I'll probably repeat on this channel until it sinks in your bones. That quiet ache, the kind that shows up, I talked about it and I will keep talking about it in so many videos. When you're alone, when no one is watching, how really are you feeling? It reminds me of Bronnie. She was a palliative nurse. She wrote a powerful book on the top 5 regrets of the dying. So this woman spent years sitting beside people in their final days. And do you know what the common regret was? That I wish I had the courage to live a life that was true to myself, not the life others expected of me. And this is a hard one. So don't wait until you're 60, 70, 80. And by the way, we don't know how many years God has given you. So this is an invitation to ask, because regret is so expensive. You know, when they say that the grave is the richest treasure trove on earth, is because so many people died not having realized their dream. And so you live with this regret of a book I could have written, regret of having shown people my craft, the things I love doing, of the recipes I imagine, the design ideas I have, knitting ideas. I really don't care what it is, because what you do and that dream you've been given by God, you will do it so well that people would be so inspired, and it would also fill your soul. So today, I hope I have convinced you about those small costs, that actually huge cost of not living your dream, the cost of opportunities, time, money, the cost of delayed action, the cost of living on people's timelines, the cost of regret. My dear, I want to set you on a path to thinking, what can I do to honor the things I want to do? So please do like, do share, do subscribe. If you know other women like you, sisters, daughters, nieces, who need to hear this message, do share this channel with them. I come on here every week hoping to have conversations that inspire you, and we can all learn from each other. So until next time on The Woman Experience, I'll see you. Bye-bye.